안녕하세요. 저는 홍콩 무역파전국 HKTDC 한국 지부의 벤자민 야오 지부장입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. 大家好, nice to meet you. My name is Benjamin Yao, and I'm the Director of Korea at the Seoul office of HKTDC, the Hong Kong Trade Development Council. I have been working for the HKTDC for around 20 years, and Korea is my third overseas assignment. I arrived Seoul in 2016 to lead our promotion activities in Korea. So this year is my 4th year here, and I must say that Korea is a great country to live and to do business. After I came to Korea, I've spent my time learning every exciting thing about this country, establishing friendship and network with the government bodies and private enterprises in order to help facilitate the growth of Hong Kong-Korea business exchange. And here, I would like to thank Kita for giving me an opportunity to greet everyone via the internet and to introduce HKTDC and our Seoul office to you. The HKTDC is a statutory organization established in 1966, dedicated to promoting a two-way business flow between our Hong Kong business community and the world, covering trade, services, technology, and innovation. To create business opportunities for Hong Kong companies, especially small and medium-sized enterprises, we do it by exploring overseas market potentials and connect Hong Kong to business partners around the world. At the same time, we promote Hong Kong's attractive business aspects to Korea, introduce how the Korean companies can conduct international trade and businesses, making full use of Hong Kong as a tariff-free trading port, a global financial center. And by engaging Hong Kong as an efficient distribution center, Korean companies can expand their coverage to Asia and China via Hong Kong. In short, you can say that HKTDC is helping both directions, taking Hong Kong to the world and bringing the world to Hong Kong. We have a global network of over 50 offices, and in Korea, our offices is located in Seoul's World Trade Center. HKTDC provides our services to all industries, from products to services, from food exports to innovation technologies, from startups to major banks. So I'm sure we have something to offer you when you come visit us. I am a strong believer of relationship, what we call 关系 in Chinese. In today's business world, relationship matters more than ever. And it is also TTC's goal to try our best to help connect Hong Kong to the world through a wide range of relationship-building business events. Every year, the HKTDC organizes more than 40 international exhibitions and large-scale conferences in Hong Kong at our Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center. With the advantages of Hong Kong being located in the center of Asia and our airport being one of the busiest in the world, Hong Kong is highly regarded as the business event capital. And in fact, some of our trade fairs are the largest in the world in terms of number of participants. Let me support that by figures. Last year in 2019, more than 31,000 exhibitors and 590,000 buyers came to our trade fairs, and over 15,000 participants attended our conferences in Hong Kong. Besides events in Hong Kong, we reach out to overseas business communities through large-scale promotions and business missions all over the world with the help of our global office network. To keep pace with the modern power of e-commerce, HKTDC also connects business opportunities online. We run our online marketplace, providing a cost-effective online global business platform for over 130,000 suppliers and more than 2 million buyers from all over the world. We welcome any interested Korean buyers and sellers to join our promotion online platform. In addition, we provide up-to-date market insight and policy information via our online publications, research reports, and digital news channels. HKTDC responds to the latest global and regional economic developments and policies to help Hong Kong and overseas SMEs to capture new opportunities. With mainland China's Belt and Road Initiative and also the Greater Bay Area presenting tremendous business potentials, HKTDC provides timely market intelligence and creates business platforms to help Hong Kong and overseas companies navigate a world of new opportunities. Hong Kong is Korea's fourth largest export market after China, USA, and Vietnam. Annual export from Korea to Hong Kong is around $46 billion or 7% of the total Korean exports to the world. At HKTDC's Seoul office, we gave advice and assistance to the Hong Kong companies which are interested in doing business with Korea, providing Korean market data and connecting them with potential business partners. At the same time, we also offer our services to Korean companies looking into the Hong Kong platform. We provide comprehensive support for Korean participation to our Hong Kong TDC fairs, conferences, and organize Hong Kong business seminars in various cities in Korea to talk about how Korean companies can utilize Hong Kong platform. Our team is working closely with the Korean central, local government and government agencies, industrial associations, and each business sector players directly. For example, we and KITA together, we are the organizers for the Korea-Hong Kong Business Roundtable since 1993. The 18th Roundtable was actually held 2 years ago in 2018 in Seoul to discuss further economic collaboration under the Fourth Revolution sector. We also collaborate with regional governments on their projects such as export promotion or fact-finding missions to explore opportunities in Hong Kong. Also, our Seoul office is supporting the non-profit organization HKKBA, Hong Kong Korea Business Association, to promote mutual friendship between Hong Kong and Korean entrepreneurs and create business opportunities via vibrant communications. Currently, around 70 members join this HKKBA, and we are helping them to widen the business opportunities through the Hong Kong Business Association Global Network. I welcome anyone of you who are interested to join the HKKBA to come to contact us. Well, actually, when the coronavirus became a global public health concern at the end of January, we, HKTDC, we also faced the challenge of balancing health and safety priorities as our events with the need to help Hong Kong companies capture every business opportunity possible. In the end, we actually have to make difficult decisions to reschedule some of our flagship events in Hong Kong and make it online. In order to help SMEs during this very critical period, we developed new virtual and online to offline platforms to help companies continue doing business around the world. One example is the month-long Spring Virtual Expo in April this year. We successfully drew 1.4 million online buyers from around the world to visit this virtual platform and to source from Hong Kong suppliers. Korean SMEs also joined this online platform to explore new business opportunities with Hong Kong, and here I would like to say my thanks to their participation. And we are now planning another virtual event named the Summer Sourcing Week, starting from 27th of July to 7 August, covering diverse sectors such as houseware, fashion, electronics, ICT, medical, healthcare, etc. Using the latest AI-based business matching and online meeting platform, we will keep providing expanded services to connect global SMEs under this difficult time. We also shift many of our seminars into webinar formats and also replacing face-to-face meetings by online meetings via the internet. As I mentioned before, Hong Kong is Korea's fourth largest export market after China, USA, and Vietnam. Hong Kong is also a promising consumer market with high demand for quality Korean products and services, backed by our high-income 7.5 million population. In addition, every year there are more than 60 million overseas visitors coming to Hong Kong, who also contribute to Hong Kong's consuming volume. In fact, Hong Kong has various unique advantages for overseas companies, such as the one country, two systems, a free trading port with no tariff, and very few restrictions on import and export, active global financial hub, low tax rate, and advanced business environment, including the legal environment, etc. Korean companies can actually easily use Hong Kong as a gateway, targeting China and the global market. Apart from the traditional and existing business model, especially I see growing opportunities for Korean products to do e-commerce from food, cosmetics, fashion, medical and healthcare, ICT, smart home, and culture products. Plus, there are also many more things we can collaborate in terms of nurturing startups in Hong Kong and Korea. Lastly, I would like to stress the new economic potentials generated from the Greater Bay Area and Belt and Road initiatives, and hope more Korean companies can understand the potential and use Hong Kong to capture the rising opportunities there. Well, this year, 2020, is definitely one of the most challenging years for everyone, which Hong Kong and the world's business have ever faced. In addition to global economic impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, we noted that Hong Kong's trade prospect has become a bit uncertain under the ongoing trade conflict between the US and China. Even though the COVID-19 is said to be well contained in Hong Kong when compared to most neighboring economies, our growth also went down in the first half of 2020 due to the serious disrupted economic activities and supply chains in the neighboring region. In response to the crisis, the Hong Kong government has implemented various stimulus measures to relieve the economic impact and to support businesses and individuals financially. And the support not only covers Hong Kong companies, but also covering overseas companies with their branch offices in Hong Kong. Despite of the challenging situation, the crisis has created new rising opportunities. And globally, we expect to see innovation and transformation continue to accelerate in every sector. Likewise, we actually see many companies in Hong Kong have taken this chance to prepare for the new businesses. Hong Kong stands advantage on this as you need a relatively free economy with few government restrictions to enable business decision makers to quickly implement changes and transforms. Once the COVID-19 outbreak will be contained in the world, I believe Hong Kong, with our strong economic foundation, will recover quickly together with the first batch of economies. I noticed that many Korean companies are also paying attention to the recent challenges and uncertainties that Hong Kong is facing. And we HKTDC believe that with our one country, two system of Hong Kong to strongly hold in place, the city will continue to be a unique economic growth engine for China. And we will continue to be an attractive international hub for Korean companies to do successful business there. Building on the Hong Kong's close relationship with Korea, I and my team at the Seoul office of HKTDC are looking forward to our continuous cooperation with KITA and with all your Korean business communities to overcome the impact brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you very much. 감사합니다.